You might think that snoozing with your dog is just a cute little habit, but hold on to your leashes because science says it's much deeper than that. An intriguing study from Canisius College in Buffalo, New York, threw us a bone with some unexpected findings. About 70% of dog owners allow their furry friends to snuggle up in bed with them, or at least hang out in the same room. But here's the kicker. It's not just about comfort or routine. It's a reflection of a profound bond between humans and their four-legged companions. Researchers noticed a trend. It's mostly older folks, those living solo, and owners of pint-sized pooches who share their beds with their dogs. Turns out this isn't just an expression of love. It's a ritual that strengthens emotional ties. It impacts not only the dog's behavior, but also the human psyche. This nightly canine cuddle party can alter brain chemistry, lower stress levels, and improve emotional well-being. So do you cuddle with your canine? Often? Occasionally? Every single night? Share your experiences in the comments. We're all ears to hear how it goes down in your neck of the woods. Why is it so delightful to snooze next to a dog? Picture this. You're getting ready to hit the hay, and your trusty canine sidekick curls up beside you. They're warm, cozy, and breathing softly. Maybe they let out a big yawn and rest their head on your leg. In that magical moment, you feel the tension melt away, and it's like someone turned down the volume in your brain. Your brain gets the memo. Time to chill, you're safe. It's not just a cozy moment, it's a physiological response. When you're near a dog, your cortisol levels, the stress hormones, take a nosedive, while oxytocin, the good stuff of attachment and calm, goes up. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. When your dog sleeps next to you, something amazing happens. Their breathing and heart rate might sync up with yours. Science says so. This kind of synchronization is usually reserved for beings with a deep bond, like mothers and their babies, lovebirds, and surprise, surprise, humans and their pooches. It's a true sign of a profound connection. For your dog, this means you're their pack. They trust you completely and feel safe by your side. So next time you're dozing off with Fido, remember, it's not just snuggling, it's science. When life throws you a curveball, get a dog. The delightful chaos of life events like a messy breakup, moving to a city where you only know your barista, losing someone dear, or just feeling as alone as a single sock after laundry day. Enter the dog, a furry little therapist who charges nothing but kibble, particularly at night, when silence becomes deafening and your brain decides it's time for the anxiety Olympics. There's your dog, ready to save the day, or more accurately, the night. Sure, your dog won't offer you wise words or motivational speeches, but their silent, unwavering companionship works wonders. Science, with its fancy white coats and clipboards, tells us that petting a dog can release neurotransmitters that calm your frazzled nerves. Who needs a pharmacy when you've got Fido? For those battling insomnia, depression, or the feeling that you've misplaced your life's purpose, sharing a bed with a snoozing doggo isn't just co-sleeping with a pet. It's like having a nocturnal guardian that makes the night seem a bit less like a bad horror movie. If you've had such heartwarming canine moments, do share your tale. You never know. It might just shine a light for someone who's stuck in life's dark and stormy chapter. But there's an unexpected twist in the tale. Dogs can actually improve your sleep schedule. Dogs are creatures of habit. They love routine, stability, and predictability. If your furry friend hits the hay at 10 in the evening, you're likely to stop scrolling through your phone until the wee hours of the morning. He's basically helping you become a morning person. And no, this isn't a joke. Scientists with their trusty lab coats have discovered that sharing your snooze time with a dog can help humans develop a more regular sleep routine. Slowly but surely, you find yourself hitting the sack at the same time each night and waking up refreshed and ready to conquer the world a little earlier. This is a godsend for those folks suffering from a topsy-turvy schedule. working from home, or who have had their rhythm thrown off by stress. In essence, your dog becomes a natural alarm clock and sleep hygiene coach. And guess what? No apps or gizmos needed. The best part? Best. There's absolutely no pressure involved. Your pooch merely suggests through its behavior that it's time to call it a day. Before you know it, you're living more mindfully, following your dog's lead, and embracing a more structured lifestyle, one nap at a time. But let's not pretend everything is a fairy tale. Sometimes sleep can get a little bumpy. Despite the obvious perks of sharing your bed with a furry friend, it turns out that cuddling up with your canine might invite some sneaky micro-awakenings. In a study involving women and their beloved pets, sleep trackers revealed that even the tiniest twitch of your dog's tail can interrupt your slumber. You might not even be aware of it. These awakenings are so brief they don't stick in your memory, yet your overall sleep quality takes a hit. And then, there are the times when your dog decides to star in their own midnight drama. Picture this. You're peacefully snoozing, dreaming of the weekend, when suddenly you're jolted awake by paws tap dancing on your blanket or some rather theatrical snoring right next to your ear. Morning comes, you feel like a zombie, yet you're clueless about the root cause. If you're frequently waking up feeling like you've done 10 rounds in a wrestling match, it might be worth pondering. Is your adorable companion inadvertently sabotaging your snooze fest? Perhaps it's time to reconsider where Fido lays their sleepy head, at least for a trial run. And now, for something absolutely mind-boggling. Dogs are the unexpected warriors against anxiety. Have you ever noticed that breathing becomes easier when you're near a dog? Not in the metaphorical sense, but literally. Research shows that in the presence of a pooch, your breathing becomes deeper, steadier, slower. It's your body's natural anti-respiratory response to feeling safe. Or maybe it's the sheer awe of their cuteness. This effect is especially pronounced in folks dealing with anxiety disorders or post-traumatic stress syndrome. That's why therapeutic dogs are trained to snooze alongside those who've been through the emotional ringer. Their main gig? Helping to dial down anxiety and tame those late-night panic attacks. For some people, especially veterans, first responders, and medics, this furry support is absolutely essential. A dog becomes the nighttime guardian of peace, even if it's just lying there snoring louder than your uncle at Thanksgiving. So if you've ever noticed that your dreams are a tad calmer with a canine companion, it's not just wishful thinking. Nope, it's a bona fide fact, backed by science. Dogs have the unique talent of being a remedy, simply by sticking around and being their lovable selves. Benefits for physical health. Not just soul food. Many folks think dogs are just emotional support on 4 legs. But science, with its fancy glasses and serious face, says they bring measurable physical perks too. For starters, the little microflora party happening on their fur helps humans, especially kids, develop a tough-as-nails immune system. Early encounters with doggy bacteria might just lower the chances of allergies or even asthma rolling in for an uninvited visit in later life. Grown-ups, fear not, there's plenty of perks for you too. When you pet a dog, it's like hitting the chill-out button on your nervous system. Blood pressure? Down it goes. Heart rate? Steadies out. Focus? Sharpened. Those clever Japanese scientists found that folks who regularly hug or pet dogs show improved cognitive functions and a reduced risk of heart-related woes. And yes, these benefits get an extra wag when your dog is snoring away next to you at night. Their peaceful breathing and steady heartbeat? It's like a physiological lullaby, lulling you into a state of blissful relaxation. Simply put, it's because your furry friend is right there, being the best sleep buddy you never knew you needed. But let's not forget about a wee bit of caution here. Not everyone finds sharing a bed with a dog to be a tail-waggingly good time. Some owners might be plagued by allergies to fur, have a nose that's overly sensitive to doggy fragrances, or simply can't handle the midnight shuffle of paws. And let's not even get started on hygiene. Your four-legged friend might just bring back some delightful souvenirs from their outdoor adventures, like dirt, parasites, or a few millions of bacteria, especially if they've been prancing leash-free through tall grasses. So, it's important to keep things spick and span. Wash those paws after walks, regularly treat your pooch for fleas and ticks, and for heaven's sake, swap out the sheets more often if you're sharing them with your furry friend. Also, keep an eye on your pup's behavior. If they used to be a snuggle enthusiast and now avoid the bed like it's a cat convention, they might be uncomfortable or dealing with some health blues. This is particularly relevant for our senior canines. Jumping on the bed can feel like scaling Everest for them, given their achy joints and potential nighttime restlessness. Better to offer them a cozy bed of their own next to yours, rather than insisting on sharing your snuggly kingdom. So, should you be catching Z's with your pooch? Well, that's a question as old as who let the dogs out. The decision is really up to you. If you're snoozing soundly, your furry friend is happy, and nobody's tossing and turning like it's an Olympic sport, then why not? For many, it's a way to forge a tight-knit bond, find that inner peace, and spend more quality time with someone who'll never judge your pajama choices. But if you start waking up grumpier than a bear in winter, or find yourself wrestling with insomnia, it might be time to play musical beds. Perhaps move your dog's bed closer to yours, or allow them the honor of being a bedroom buddy without joining the duvet club. The trick is ensuring no one feels like they're sacrificing a good night's sleep. It's not about a strict yes or no, it's all about comfort and a sprinkle of mutual affection. If you see a bit of yourself in these tales, don't forget to toss a thumbs up, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button like it's the snooze on a Monday morning. We're diving into real life with dogs, the quirks, the science, and the heart. Share this video with fellow dog lovers. You might just help someone decipher their furry companion's secret language.